Hey everybody, this is Amanda from Amanda's Budgets. I'm sorry I'm doing this video from the back of my car, as you can see, but I am literally super busy. I'm just trying to get this done. So this is how we eat when we have no money. Unfortunately, it's very limited because my husband is gluten-free. However, we do go to the food bank once or twice a month. Recently at our food bank, they limited folks to going to 2 food banks a month. So we can go to this one and whichever other one we can get to. So they didn't have bags. They just said, hey, can we put it in the back of your trunk? I said, absolutely no problem. So I'm gonna go over all this stuff so that way you guys see. I kind of spread it out in the back of the trunk the best I could. But this is definitely doable. This helps my family get through every single month. We are currently on EBT food stamps. Technically, we probably get food stamps about twice a year, maybe 3 times a year, just depends on our income. So we can start with hummus. So these are Kirkland brand, which is Costco, and they did give us quite a few of these. I am the only one that is going to eat these, you guys. My husband's not a big hummus fan, but I'm gonna eat this with maybe some homemade tortilla chips. I do fry my own tortilla chips now. I also have juice. They do give us 1 juice, 1 milk. They didn't have a whole gallon of milk at this point, which is fine. This should last me maybe 1 to 2 weeks for coffee and cereal. My husband does do almond milk because he is a little bit dairy free as well. He can eat hard cheeses that we found that work for him, like cheddar. I also have some eggs. These are some brown eggs. You have to be careful when going through the line. Excuse the loud noise in the background. But the eggs, you have to check to make sure that they're not broken, because a lot of times when food banks get eggs, they are pretty mismatched. So these are all brown this time, which is usually unusual, you guys, because of the fact that they usually mix them up because some of them are broken. They do give you 1 dessert. They didn't have anything gluten-free, so I got this in a different section. This was not in the prepared desserts, like the 1 slice of cake and the 1 slice of pie, stuff like that. This was the only alternative. Which I actually really like these muffins. I've never had the cranberry orange, but I have had the blueberry ones and I like those. They allow you to pick 1 sauce, which this is Thai peanut sauce, Sky Valley. I've never heard of this, but it is gluten-free, which is great, and plant-based. And then I did get a Simply Jif. This was the peanut butter that they had this time. They gave us some veggies, so veggies were very limited. They had these tiny little things of lettuce heads that they looked kind of funny, so I wasn't going to take them. And mind you guys, this is stuff I only take because we will actually use it. Don't take things that you are not going to use, even if they try to talk you into it. Just say, hey, that won't work for me, that won't work for my family won't eat it. Okay, that gives other people options, and I'll explain a little bit more in this video. So I did get a pretty darn big bell pepper. I got a cucumber and a pretty darn big onion as well. I got myself the white cheddar macaroni. I can share this with my youngest kid because he likes macaroni and cheese. And then I did get the gluten-free spaghetti made from chickpea, which is usually fine. So let me tell you a little something. So this gal went through the line and this place was packed. She's like, well, maybe I should just pick up the gluten-free stuff because it's healthier. The answer is no, it's not healthier. The only reason they have it at the food banks is for folks that need it for alternatives, okay? And then I did get some canned beef ravioli. I am gonna keep this at my house for my my youngest kid. He does like that. There were some gluten-free options for soups, so I did that. And then I did get a alternative milk. I got a coconut milk. I do plan on making a tres leches cake. I know I probably didn't say that correctly. Sorry. I didn't say it correctly, but I am going to use non-dairy products to do that. You can also use this in some meals. I probably won't use the whole thing for one thing of tres leches, but I'm going to use it for something else as well. And then I did get unsweetened applesauce. They did give us a unlimited amount of beans, which you're going to see in here, both canned and dried. So, and then we were only allowed to have 1 can of green beans and 1 can of corn, which is in here somewhere. Here it is. Yep, that's garbanzo beans. Here's another one. The canned corn's here somewhere in the mix, but they did allow us to have things like collard greens. I've never had this particular kind before. I've picked it up before, but I've always given it away. I am going to use these artichoke hearts. They're quartered in brine, which I've never seen before. So I'm going to do that. And then I did pick up quite a few of garbanzo beans because I can roast those with seasonings in the oven. I did get some diced tomatoes. Here's that corn. I did get 2 cans of albacore tuna. This is the only kind I really like. This is something that everyone in the family can eat. My goodness, the traffic is crazy. And then I did get a loaf of bread for myself and the kiddos. I do have 2 things of different fruit here. We have nectarines and we have peaches. Some of these might be bad in here, some of them might not be. I tried to do the biggest glance possible. Like, see, that one's got a little bad spot on it. So I will probably go through this, skin it, cut it all up, freeze it, use it for smoothies. So this is the unlimited amount of beans. They suggest to take 2 pinto beans, 2 red kidney beans, 2 chickpeas. I did get 2 navy beans, which I don't use very often, but I'm going to try to use them. Lentils, these are something I'm going to use in my lunches. I'm going to do lentils and rice with some soy sauce and teriyaki. They did give us a bag of rice. We go through a lot of rice. My kids like rice and my husband is gluten-free. As you can see, it says the gluten-free thing there. All rice is gluten-free, guys. Don't worry about it. And then you got these, which they sometimes give nuts, sometimes they don't. This is walnuts, so they did give us some walnuts this time. This is a delight for me because I'm excited about this. I'm gonna put this with the rice, okay? So rice, lentils, and asparagus spears. So these, I think, don't really have a lot of asparagus little heads in there. There's some, but it is quite a bit. This is a 2.5 pound bag of asparagus, so that's great. They did give us a thing of butter. We only get 1. If you get lucky and you go to a food bank towards the beginning of the month, they might give you 2. It's usually real butter. This one's salted. And then this I've never gotten before. This looks totally different to me. They have been getting a lot of government meat, so this is definitely government meat. It is boneless, skinless, pork loin chops. We don't eat a lot of pork. I used to say, hey, our family doesn't eat any pork, but right now, with the way the economy is, we're going to be eating whatever meat we can get. Okay, and then I did get a box of cereal. This is gluten-free. So that's everything. That covers everything, you guys. So this is how we eat when we have no money. if you have no money, please go to the food bank. If you're not on EBT and you're struggling to put food on the table, food banks are the best way to go. If you are struggling to feel like you can do this stuff by yourself, try to find someone to go with. I know that some people are very prideful and say, hey, you know, I'm not going to go get this stuff because of pride. Do not let your pride get in the way. Everybody is struggling right now, and if they are telling you otherwise, they are a liar, absolute liar, or they're in such different circumstances that they have a very, very, very special situation. So this is all I got. I'm going to do a little glance over of everything one more time. This will last us usually about a half of a month. The dried beans will definitely be more than that depending on what I do. I am going to make chilies. I'm going to use my crock pot. Fall is in the air, you guys, so do what you can with what you got because it's all you have to work with, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. All right, you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. The reason I did the video in the parking lot is because I want to eat this. We're gonna see how this tastes. Let me know if you've had this in the comments, okay? But yeah, that's my secret. I secretly just wanted to eat this. Bye, guys.